It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we'll see the Cowboys. Speedy running back. He should be a busy man out of the back.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. Now a return coming from the 14. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. So that Cowboy offense takes the field, ready to go to work for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
A lot of things jump off the tape when you watch last week, Mike, but it was really just the overall execution of the game plan that stuck out the most. I mean, not only did he get them in the end zone a handful of times, he protected the ball, and he routinely exploited the weaknesses that they found during the week on film. He's going to be looking to do the same thing over these next 4 quarters. If he's successful, they're going to have a shot to leave here with another win.
Here's a 2nd and 9. Back to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Set to go now on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. They'll stick with him again. And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down. He'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Now, faking the give. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Back into the hands of the rookie from Florida State.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision to make. You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. He gets this complete to Michael Wilson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Shotgun now for Herbert. Pressure gets there, and down he goes.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Now a play fake. Herbert. That one intercepted. Picked off by Cole Bishop. And the Cowboys are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Well, we're getting a little test here early, Mike, to see just how easy is this team to rattle. Didn't look like they were able to get through that opening script that they had worked on all week. So I'm going to be curious on this next drive. Do they stick to the plan? Do they pick up where they left off? Or is there a little bit of a reaction, or dare I say panic, to come out and make some adjustments in response to that early interception?
Here's 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. They'll look to throw. That is intercepted. Picked off by Kyler Gordon. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. And the defense comes up with the first points of this one. It is a pick 6 to make it a 6-0 lead.
And, Mike, we talked all week which offense was going to be able to strike first and play with the lead. Well, the defense, they had other plans. They're able to put the first points on the board by capitalizing with that pick 6.
Extra point attempt still to come. It's up and through. And the Giants will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Short kick taken just inside the 20. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Cowboys offense ready to take over as we check out the playoff race in the NFC. Still, a lot can happen between now and the end of the season, but the cream is starting to rise to the top as you look across the NFL. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9. 10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. 3rd and 6. He'll drop to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. That is catch number 60 for the season.
So just think, I mean, a couple minutes ago, we see a pick 6. I mean, the last thing you want to do is the next time you step in the huddle is go 3 and out. So that's a big conversion. Now they got to find a way to get some of this momentum back, go down and get some points, and let everybody move past that pick 6 we saw in the last possession.
And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. And think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. He is in. Touchdown, Dallas. That's his 8th touchdown of the season.
When you start talking about the qualities of a top-tier back in the NFL, Mike, we all talk about size, speed, the ability to keep your feet, the ability to have balance at contact. But the part we don't talk enough about is patience, understanding the blocking scheme, the timing, when to hit the hole, as much as what hole to hit. And I think you get a great example of what that looks like when it all comes together. He takes advantage of the scheme, and next thing you know, he hits his head on the goalpost.
We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. On the return, Malik Washington. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Giants offense ready to see what they can do. We'll try to break out of this deadlock. We are all even at 7 as they start this drive, 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Quick throw here is complete.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. Here's a first carry for their running back, and he will have a Giants first down. They are able to move the sticks. It's a gain of 4 on 3rd and inches. From the gun, it's Herbert. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
To throw, it's Herbert. He'll get this out to his running back. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with 3rd down. Herbert to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front because right now, their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
On 4th down, Daniel Wheelan is on to punt. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has come out of the gates hot. He's been on target with his throws, and that's reflected in those numbers as he'll look to keep it going here. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
Remember, Mike, he's already had a touchdown earlier in the first quarter, and at the way this game has started off, it looks like this defense is going to have their hands full stopping this guy.
Short pass taken in by the tight end. That catch number 80 in this campaign, and it gives his team a first down.
Now, this is the epitome of a really short throw and a really nice run after catch. And listen, for a quarterback, it all counts the same. You don't always have to throw the ball downfield to generate explosive plays, and these drag routes can be very, very effective.
A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Pair of sevens on the scoreboard. We're back to Arlington in a moment. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. Quick throw, taken in.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Reek Woolen that time. Good coverage, and he breaks it up. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. He makes up for the earlier miss. This time, the kick is good. And the Cowboys will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Giants offense ready for this next possession. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. They converge on him quickly. He'll only get a couple. Chop Robinson, the man to bring him down. 2nd down and 8. The motion man is Nakua. Throwing now is Herbert. To the right side here, pass is caught. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2. Herbert. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. They'll run it on the inside handoff. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. Here's Herbert. He finds Likely, his tight end.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down. On play action now, Herbert. That finds Nakua along the sideline. A gain there of 15. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Throwing with anticipation, it not only requires the confidence in both your accuracy and the timing, but it also forces the receiver to be on time and where the quarterback expects you to be. And this is one of those examples, man. When those two things are on point, it results in a 1st down.
Herbert to the air again. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Throwing again, Herbert. To the outside, complete. It's Wilson. And he will score. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, Giants.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. But if you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
The kick is good. Next to score, Giants 14, Cowboys 10.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 15. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
The extra point is up and through. The Cowboys move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He fields it at the 8. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Here's the Giants offense. Now they get set to take over once more. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. The drive will start on the ground, and it'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They put Wilson in motion. On play action, now Herbert. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Now it's Herbert. He'll try to run for it. And Herbert going to slide to a stop, but he's got it. He's picked up a 1st down. 13 yards on that one. Move the sticks. It's a 1st down.
Anytime a quarterback decides to tuck it and turn himself into a runner, you can just feel the sideline hold their breath. They're just hoping that he gets down, picks up enough for the 1st down, but more importantly, protects himself so he can get himself back up and continue on.
And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's 2nd and 6. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd down and 4. To throw is Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Here's Daniel Whelan now. The punt for the 2nd time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. And no run back here. Fair catch taken at the 17-yard line. The Cowboys offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3. They'll turn and hand this one off. And he's fighting to try to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not do it. This is going to be a loss of a yard. They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. He'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. Cowboys special teams unit heads out for the punt. This fielded inside the 35. And it'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there. The Giants offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Thrown left side. The catch is made. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. Now Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Trying to pick this one up on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
And what a play by the interior of this defensive line. There was nowhere to run. He's able to get in the backfield for a big stop, and it sets up 4th down.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Here's the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. Oh, he shanked it. Headed straight for the sideline. Oh, not the greatest punt there. This is going to hit and go out of bounds. The home team's offense and their running back set to go once more. So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Now a give up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this 1st half. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now they'll set up to throw. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Talanoa Hufanga had the coverage from the safety position and comes away with the breakup. This is taken at his own 30. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. A throw left side, taken in by Wilson. And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts. And they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that 1st down. Now a loose football. The Cowboys have it. How about the defense getting to the quarterback, getting access to the ball, knocking it free, and coming up with the recovery?
I'd like to see the quarterback just be a little more secure with the ball, Mike. You can see he's just a little loose, especially when you're operating from the pocket. But give credit to the defender. Nice job attacking the ball, knocking it loose and recovering it, and that is a big takeaway here by this defense.
So now here are the Cowboys. Their offense ready to make their way back onto the field. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. He's close to a 1st down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. 2nd and a yard. Quickly to the outside and complete. And he's going to have the 1st down as he gets out of bounds, and he stopped the clock as well. He'll drop to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd, as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go until halftime. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They'll look to throw. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. 3rd and long. Quick throw taken in. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Kicking time, the field goal unit out for the Cowboys. This, about as short as you can get. No issues there. This one is good. And the Cowboys going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. So 2 seconds left to play, and the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. On first down, Herbert going up top. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Arlington with the Cowboys in front. As we'll send you over to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman standing by. He's got the EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Michael, we'll get back to you and Greg in just a little bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin just outside Washington at Commanders Field in Landover, where you see the final score there. Josh Allen strong in the victory as it pushes his guys back above the 500 mark on the year. From there, it's off to Indianapolis to check on the Colts at Lucas Oil Stadium, and they trail the visiting Bills in that ball game at halftime. Trey Benson, a touchdown run in that first half. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou to check on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And things didn't work out so well as they fall to the visiting New England Patriots. Devontae Smith, a touchdown catch in the victory. We saw a couple of high-octane offenses getting it done in the first half. Both teams had no problems moving the football. And you'd have to think, the team whose defense shows up in the second half is going to be the one who walks out of here with a victory.
Washington now to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Giants offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. The deficit, 6 points. A touchdown here would be mighty nice for the offense. See what they can do on this drive. 1st and 10.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
Automatic first down.
1st and 10. Following the penalty, he'll run it. Not much develops there. He'll get this to about the 43. The motion man is Nakua. They fake the jet sweep and will hand it up the middle. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Right back to him on 1st down. It'll take this down to the 43, a short pickup there. Here's 2nd and 9. Now, Herbert. Rush comes. They're setting up the screen. And that That one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Here's a 3rd and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got his man complete to Wilson. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. To the tight end, likely. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points. You could see the quarterback, once he got the snap, he was looking for any seam, any daylight, but nothing materialized, and he's fortunate he got back to the line of scrimmage.
And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. It is 3rd and 10. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got a man. That's Nakua. Complete. And the Giants are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
That's hauled in at the 2. And he's going to be down close to the goal line. Good job defensively to make sure he did not get to the end zone. They'll try to run this one in. And he is not going to get to the goal line. In fact, he's even going to lose yards on that play. And now it is 3rd and goal. Throwing, Herbert. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Cole Bishop.
All right, Mike, file this play away. If they're able to hold on and pull this game out, we're going to look back on this as the pivotal moment of this game. Oftentimes, it takes that one big moment to sway the outcome of a game, and no bigger play than a pick deep inside your own red zone.
The home team's offense trotting back out for their 1st involvement of this 2nd half. They work with a 6-point advantage as they start this drive on 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a give on the ground. And a nice run there. He'll get 8 to the 28-yard line.
Very positive returns on that run. I mean, really, the only thing not to like is that they weren't able to move the chains. But you know what? The way he ran there, I think they go right back to him and see if he has even a bigger carry in.
Open is Kraft. He's got it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 35-yard line. A big play for the Cowboys. 38 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
It's 1st down, and they'll run. Not much there. Maybe a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the 1st down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Third down. We're trying to get it on the ground. And they bring him down to the 23, but that will do just fine. Move the chains. First down picked up. A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 14-yard line.
Up the middle they go. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
It's hard to play that ball any better than the way that defender did right there. I mean, to stay patient throughout the entire play and make sure that not only are you in prime position to make it, but that once the ball is there, attack it, knock it down, and save a touchdown.
And the Cowboys are going to have a first and goal. Very nearly a touchdown. He's going to be marked out of bounds just shy of the pylon. Here's a run. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front. And he's in. Touchdown, Dallas. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
And he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The visitors' offense back onto the field for their next possession. Let's go back and scroll through some of their drives. One theme, Greg, going to keep emerging throughout. Too many turnovers.
Yeah, I think it's been a combination of just carelessness, right? Some sloppy play offensively that has caused some of them. But also, let's give some credit to the defense. I think in a lot of the cases, they're also forcing these takeaways, punching the ball out, going up for interceptions. They've been in the right place at the right time. So, combination of really good defense at times, and at times, really bad offense.
Terrific start to this drive. Gain of 23 and a first down. Throwing now is Herbert. He finds Likely, his tight end. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. To throw is Herbert. Quick hitting slant there. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, New York.
To throw, it's Herbert. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Herbert to the air again. Quick throw here is complete. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Handoff here, up the middle. And it doesn't appear that he got to that first down marker. They'll only give him a yard, so it'll set up 3rd down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. The pressure gets home. He's lost the football. The Cowboys have it. Accelerating toward midfield. To the 20. And he returns this all the way. Touchdown, Cowboys. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that, that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
The extra point is good. And the Cowboys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Following the kickoff, we have an injured player on the field. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Throwing on first down is Herbert. Quick slant into the hands of Wilson. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Now it's Herbert. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to throw. And good work there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Herbert again. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete. So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now 3rd and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. And that is incomplete. The offense staying out there for this 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he has got this one all the way down to the 2-yard line. So the big play gets him down close. And now it's 1st and goal. Pistol here for Herbert. That one taken in. Michael Wilson. Touchdown, New York. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one brought in at the 16-yard line. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. This offense ready for their next possession, led by their running back. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. He'll look to throw. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
That is incomplete, but there is a flag down. Big call here. It was third down. The Cowboys get their special teams out on the field as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth-quarter lead. That's taken at about the 14, and he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The visitors' offense and Justin Herbert getting set for this next drive. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Shotgun now for Herbert. Quick throw, taken in. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He's got his man. Complete to Wilson. Catch number 7 so far in this one. And a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
Throwing again, Herbert to the tight end, Likely. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. To the right side here, pass is caught. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. They put Wilson in motion. On play action now, Herbert. That finds Nakua downfield, complete. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Catch made, right side by Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. Taking off.
It's a nice job here defensively. Down here tight, it's easy to be so concerned about stopping the pass that you lose sight of the quarterback when he decides.
And he will score. Game on. Justin Herbert. Touchdown, New York. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance. But can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting.
The extra point, up and good. And the Giants back within 7. It's 35-28. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. A return coming from the 14. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. They face 2nd down and 7. They'll stick with him again. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, they'll use another timeout on this side of it at 1:55. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. They'll try to get this one on the ground. And now at 1:52, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. On 4th down, out comes the punter as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And he'll be brought down. Short return. And they'll take over there. The visitors' offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll drop to throw. He keeps it himself. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation. And right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
On 1st down, Herbert. That finds Nakua along the sideline.
This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That's hauled in on the left by Nakua. Call it a gain of 13. 1st down, Giants. Now Herbert. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. And that's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. What about this crowd getting even louder before 3rd and 10? Herbert to the air again. That is incomplete, so the task gets more difficult Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. So here it is, 4th down and 10. Herbert to the air again. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.